pretty quick. I just want to give everybody an update. Most of you know that I am home from the hospital. I have a very serious B12 deficiency. They told me that it was one of the worst that they've seen in a long time and that it's been going on for a long time. But I do got some medication to take care of that. And I have a doctor's appointment. Probably will have quite a few of those, but my first one's on the 19th, so I got enough medication. Hey, Brown. So I'm going to start working on that, taking that medication tomorrow. I took a couple B12 gummies today, so hopefully that will tide me over. Hey, Canadian Witch. So it's pretty bad. The B12 deficiency has wrecked my nervous system, and really bad. I'm having trouble walking. I get really nervous. I can feel myself shaking on the inside.
Did you put it on subscriber mode?
No. And I forgot to. So anyway, the other thing that they found was we know what the headaches are now. The headaches that I've been having for a while, they're a different type of migraine. Unfortunately, these particular migraines are accompanied with seizure-like symptoms. They believe that that's probably that, and the combination of the B12 deficiency is why they found me unconscious in the yard. So I don't know how we're going to handle that yet. And it's probably something I'm going to have to deal with. That in itself is pretty serious. But I am working on those things, and I will be getting those things took care of. Starting first thing in the morning, I'll show y'all guys. I'll show you guys. I will be using the patch. I will no longer be smoking. I always said that I will quit smoking whenever I have a reason to quit smoking. And now here's the best reason I have. So I will no longer be smoking cigarettes. There will be no more smoking in the house. Hound has completely agreed. While he's still smoking, he will go outside to smoke. No more smoking in the vehicle. So I can do that. And my blood pressure has been high, probably because of the nervous system thing. My blood sugar has been a little high, so I can combat that here at home. I just have to cut out the sugar. So, I can use a little bit of sugar in my coffee in the morning, but I got some honey. Honey's a great substitute. I can't pronounce your name, the guy that just came in that said hi, but how you doing? So I can use sugar-free coffee creamer in the morning, so I got some of that. I got some fruit, and they told me to eat this, like eggs is really good. They have B12 in it, so
chat, just keep an eye on that one.
And so I can eat eggs and stuff that's high in protein, things that I would normally eat. I don't think it's a matter of it's that I'm not getting the B12. I think it's a matter of my body isn't. Hey, Ricardo, I just talked to you on the phone. I don't think my body's absorbing it, but it will absorb the medication. So when I went to the hospital, of course, most of you know that I love you too. Most of you know that, they did keep me.
You want it on subscriber mode only?
Yes. And and I wasn't stubborn about it because I told them if something happened and I had to go back to the hospital that I would do whatever they felt was necessary. And I'm telling you, all day and all night, man, they kept taking me in and out, doing tests. I did get to see what my heart looked like on the inside. The good news is my heart is in really great condition. It's really strong. They were even surprised that they said as long as I've been smoking and stuff, how good my heart was.
I'm kind of
And,
jealous I didn't get to see it, but I was
well,
taking care of
you know, it's kind of funny though. When I was sitting there watching it, it made me cry. That I got to see my heart. I got to see how it worked on the inside. It was great. And then they came in yesterday into my room, the hospital room, and they did the whole thing. What's it called, Hound? The heart thing was called an echogram.
EEG.
The EEG, and everything in my brain is good. All the blood vessels in my brain are good. There's no restrictions. There's no blood clots. There's no signs of any stroke. There's no tumors. There's no nothing. So my brain is good. Everything that's happened to me, and they said that these things have been happening not overnight. That these things have been happening to me for quite a while, and it just finally got to where it overwhelmed me, and so now I'm on the mend. I look forward to not smoking cigarettes anymore. I've gave up the weed. So no more smoking of marijuana for me. Of course, I don't do anything else. I got a great team of doctors that I'm going to go see. These people are this hospital is so wonderful. They've called me several times to check on me since I've been home. This hospital actually cares about the people that's there, and they're going out of their way to making sure that I get well. And I want to go ahead and make the announcement. I do have a goal, and because they told me that it's always good to have a goal to try to reach, because that helps you get yourself healthy. And so my goal is not this coming May, but next May, I will be going back on the Appalachian Trail. I have a trip to finish. I will be going back on the Appalachian Trail because that's something that I need to do. I absolutely need to do that. And I need to prove to myself that I can do anything that I set my mind to. So I'm going to go back on the Appalachian Trail. And yes, I will be filming it. So y'all will be able to see it.
But that's going to be years from now.
No, that's going to be not this May, but next May. So yes, that's a little over a year. And I think that with Hound's help and with my doctor's help, and of course I won't try to do it until my doctors tell me that I absolutely can do it and that I'm physically fit to do it. I'm going to get out here. I'm going to start walking. I'm going to get my strength built back up. And so that's my goal. And they're also going to help me try to get my disability. And because, I mean, with the seizures and the migraines, man, that's probably something that I will be able to manage, but I'm never going to get rid of. And what they don't know right now is how much damage to my nervous system has been done by the B12 deficiency. And they said that this has been going on for a long time, and it's one of the worst that they've seen. So I knew I was in bad shape. That the last video I did, when I did the Alone live at the mausoleum, I knew something was happening because I got sick during it. And then the next day is when they actually found me unconscious in the yard. And that in itself is embarrassing. And like I told y'all, I'm fuzzy on things, so I don't remember when I did a live the last. I think I did one at the hospital. And I tried to drive myself to the hospital, and I made it about 3 blocks, and I had to turn around and come home and call 911. And actually, I got to be honest, that was the best decision that I ever made, was going and finding out what was going on. Now I can straighten it up, and it's going to take a while. Now I do have another issue that they found. I got some major problems with the 2 lower vertebrae in my back. And it's obviously from a fall that I took some years back. I fell out of a tree. I never went to the doctor to get that looked at. And I mean, it's a possibility that I damaged those. Well, they are damaged. And so I don't know how they're going to do that. I haven't got the appointment for the neurosurgeon. That's the guy that checks all that stuff out. I'm waiting for them to call me to set up this appointment. And that's another thing I love about this hospital, is that they're setting up these things for me. And they even paid for us to take an Uber home last night, didn't they, Hound? The hospital did. And that was just freaking awesome. And they were so good. The nurses up on the 3rd floor that I was in, they treated us like celebrities, especially when they found out we were ghost hunter YouTubers. I had a whole room full of nurses in there talking to us about it. And one of them particularly was really special. She was really cool. And I actually gave her Hound, when Hound came home, because he had to come home for a while. He came home and cleaned the house completely up and made sure the kitties got fed. So he brought some, because I didn't know if I was going to stay another night. So look, he packed up some ghost hunting equipment because I was.
Just in case.
They were going to let me walk around up on the 3rd floor. They were telling me where people had seen stuff, and so I actually gave that nurse one of our cat balls.
He was even going to let you go down. If you had to stay another night, they was going to let you go down to the floor underneath and do a little investigation.
Yeah, and so that was pretty cool. The hospital food actually wasn't too bad. The lunch I had yesterday was like these green beans. Oh, what's up, Duck? Dude, I thought that was a maybe. Is he one of our subscribers?
I think so.
What's up, Duck? So I just wanted to let you guys know that I was home. I did get home last night from the hospital. I got home just in time to watch Monday Night Raw last night, and I got to see my tribal chief, We the Ones, Roman Reigns, and so that was good. And then
it's all yeet.
Oh yeah, well it is all about yeet in this house. Yeah, we big time J fans.
And the American Nightmare.
But of course, you know, tribal Roman Reigns is my tribal chief. Damn, I think I got a big booger in my nose. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, you can never take the ghost hunter out. It doesn't matter. But unfortunately, I won't be doing any more paranormal investigations just for the time being. Because I don't want to fall out. I don't know if y'all guys ever realize that sometimes, like when we're shooting videos and stuff, my speech gets messed up and I get my words turned around. That's all part of the thing that was going on with the B12 and with the migraines. And trust me, some of these headaches are bad. It's always in the same spots. Yeah, I'm hopefully there is no permanent damage, but yeah, my nervous system is pretty trashed right now. And I've had a pretty rough morning. Not too bad, but I've had a pretty rough morning this morning. It comes and goes. But when we went to the grocery store to pick up some groceries, I rode around on a little scooter. I didn't have no problem. And when we went to pick up the prescriptions, though, I was having problems there. And they knowed it. And so, yeah, so the paranormal videos we're not going to do. And now, like, I could go to the mausoleum because I can sit in a chair. So, I mean, I could still go to the mausoleum. I could sit in a chair. I actually got a chair here that I could take, so we could go to where Mr. Earl is, and I could sit in a chair there, and Hound can do the filming. So yeah, but I do want to show y'all something. I have only a few cigarettes left, and those will probably be gone by this afternoon. And I stopped at the store on the way home. Hound grabbed him a pack. I did not. So yeah, so that's what's going on. I was pretty scared the other day. And this time when they came out, the fire department, everybody come out this time around. Unfortunately, the day they found me unconscious in the yard, and I was actively having a seizure, and that's because of the, it was too much for my body to handle. And so at least now I know, and I can get these things taken care of, and get back to 100% health again. It's going to take some work, but I'm going to do it because I don't like feeling like I don't have control over my body, and that's a horrible feeling. And for those who on Facebook were telling me, "Oh, you might have a spirit attachment," trust me. The first thing we did was talk to our clairvoyant psychic, who said that absolutely do not have any of that going on, and it's all health related. So, yeah. Hey, Canadian Witch, guess what? I actually have a Canadian flag coming in the mail, and I'm going to hang it up in support of Canada. I don't like what's going on with Canada. I feel like both countries need to, quit the kindergarten antics and go sit down at the table and work something out. I think things can get worked out. But, I love Canada. I love the Canadian people. I've always loved Canada. And I do. And on this matter, I'm sorry, I do stand with Canada. So I do have a Canadian flag coming. And I also, on the 20th, I will have my brand new Michael Myers Halloween hat. And it's coming too. So I'm really happy about that. So, yeah. What I missed what Duck said. I'm gonna try to go back and see. Have you? Yes, I've been to Oklahoma City. I've actually been to Oklahoma City twice. I spent a week there the first time, but you got to understand that was years ago, and I was a young man. I was in my early 20s, and I rolled into Kansas. I rolled into Oklahoma City on a freight train, and I hung around there for a while. I stayed in a shelter. I got a little day job out there, making a little bit of money. And then I got back on a freight train and rolled out of town, actually went into Kansas City. And then probably about 6 months after that, I rolled back into Kansas City on a freight train. So, in Oklahoma City, I mean. So, yeah, I have been there a couple times. But yeah, I cannot wait to get my Canadian flag. Of course, everybody knows, some of my favorite things are Canadian. Back when I used to drink liquor, Crown Royal. That's my favorite drink. That was always like to have a Crown and Coke. Yeah, I can't really drink liquor anymore, but if I could drink liquor, it would be Crown. It would be Crown. And I like ketchup chips, and I like the Trailer Park Boys, and I love Canada. And one day I hope to be able to go visit Canada. There's some people there I'd like to go visit and meet, and I would like to go and do it because Canadian people are really nice, and I really like Canada. So I will hang that out here by my American flag out on the porch for everybody to see. So with that being said, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update that I'm home and I'm doing okay, and I got a pretty good solid plan. I got a good medical team behind me, and we're going to get all these issues worked out, and I'll get back to enjoying life because I haven't really been.
This picture you took a long time ago.
Oh, Hal wanted me to show you this picture I took. This is a picture I took in Colorado up at Rosa.
Nope, that's when we went straight up the side of the mountain.
Oh yeah, that's up in Pingree Park. See what I'm saying? I'm confused, man. It's driving me nuts, dude, for real. But I took this picture,
Yep.
and some of you's probably seen this picture before, but maybe most of you haven't. But I took this picture.
That's like one of your most prized.
This is like one of my most prized possessions right here, and you know
that and Ghostlight.
That and Ghostlight. That is my most prized possessions.
I just think about
so anyway,
like being up on top of that. We could have made it up to the top. How well the picture view would have been up there.
So I mean, yeah, for the time being, there's no way I'm going to work. I'm going to be able to work for quite, and that's what they told me at the hospital. There's no way I'm going to be able to work until I get this nervous system thing straightened out. That's why they're going to try to help me get disability. So things are going to be really, really hard. At least, thank God this happened when we got all our bills and everything paid. And yeah, I used to live in Colorado. I love Colorado. Yeah, I can drive. But I'm trying not to go out. The good thing is most of the things, like if I need stuff from the store, they actually deliver. So I'm only driving if I absolutely have to, like I absolutely had to today. I don't really have anybody around here that can chauffeur me around.
Yeah.
But I'm smart. At least I know I'm smart enough to know if I'm not feeling good or something to not get behind the wheel. And
now we can be kind of more civilized now that we kind of know about Uber.
Yeah, and of course there's always Uber. We've been taking Uber this week several times now. Uber's really awesome. They don't charge you an arm and a leg. So if I really have to go somewhere and I can't drive,
that's how I got from back here back to the hospital.
And so if I really need to drive or I have a doctor's appointment I need to go to and I don't feel like I can drive, then I got Uber, man, and it's really cool. The Uber drivers we've had were really cool. The guy yesterday was really cool, and we talked about football the whole time, and that was cool. So yeah, so we got that. The grocery store delivers here. Yep. We got groceries, but if we need food or something, man, they'll deliver to us.
Like if you need some kind of medicine.
My pharmacy. Yeah, my pharmacy will deliver medicines here. I don't even have to go out of this house if I don't want to. But here in North Carolina, we're in springtime now. It's beautiful outside. I can look out and see it now.
It's about to be 80 degrees tomorrow.
It's going to be almost 80 degrees here tomorrow. So I will be spending some time sitting in the sunshine, soaking up those
treetops. It's got a lot more red tint.
Yeah. So, so I like the fact that I don't have to drive if I don't want to. And, so that's good. And like I said, we have enough groceries in here now, and the kitties have enough food in here, so we don't have to worry about them. I'll be watching the jacket. They'll take care of. Hound said he had to go poop, and sorry about that, Hound. And so that's the thing. And they told me they want me to continue. They told me to take baby aspirin. I'll show y'all. It's right here. They told me to take this. This is essentially baby aspirin. It tastes really good too, just like I remember when I was a little kid. But what's up, Polly Paul? So I have to continue to take this every day, probably for the rest of my life, and one every day. So it's about time to actually take it now, as a matter of fact. Let me just go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it, so y'all can look at like this part of my head for the time being. And I got to start drinking a lot more water. And that's what I got in this cup too. I've been drinking water. And So I got to watch my blood sugar. And I want to say, please, everyone, please keep Jenny Love and John in your prayers. Some of you probably already know, but I won't go into any details. But John was actually in the hospital the same time I was. So just please keep those guys in your prayer that he gets real healing and he is able to move past what's got him down and out. What's up, V team? I'm doing a little better. It's been a little iffy this morning, but after I get this live done, I'm gonna take 2 of those Tylenol PMs, and I'm probably just gonna go back in my room and sleep the rest of the afternoon after I eat lunch, and then Hound will come wake me up when supper's ready. And when I was a little kid, I got locked in my mom and grandma. I got locked. Wait a minute. Out of the house, and I ate almost a whole bottle of them. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have done that. But yeah. Now I do want to tell you, when they came and told me, yeah, we're going to take you to the MRI, and they asked me, was I claustrophobic, and I said, yeah, a little. So they gave me some Ativan, and they told me I would probably have to be naked in there. And of course, I don't mind running around naked, but the thought of being in that tube butt naked kind of freaked me out a little. So they brought me in some Ativan. They shot it into my IV, and I was in that thing for like 45 minutes, and it was no big deal. I actually took that time. I kept my eyes shut the whole time, and I took that time to reflect on things. And inside that MRI machine is when I started making decisions about what I can do to control how my health is. And so I'm going to do that. And it went off without a hitch. But man, I had to do multiple CT scans. And when they put that contrast in, it makes you feel really warm and then makes you feel like you're going to piss yourself. Yeah, I got to do that several times. It was pretty freaking awesome. So I guess, man, that's it. I don't want to keep everybody. I know that you guys have got stuff to do, and I got stuff to do too. And so I guess I'm going to go ahead and jump off here, man. I just want to tell you that I appreciate all the love and support and the prayers, and we'll get all this figured out. And as soon as I can, I'll get back to bringing y'all some paranormal videos. But I can still do shorts, and I can still shoot train videos, because hell, all I got to do is go up and sit at the gazebo. Just sit there, and the train tracks are like, well, y'all know, y'all seen some of the videos. The train tracks are right there. And but whenever I start to where I'm feeling a little bit better, I'm going to start walking every day. And like I said, I have a great medical team that's behind me. Anything we need, and it's going to be pretty cool. So I just wanted to tell you guys I love you and let you know what's going on, since you've been with me through all this mess. And with that being said, I guess I'm out. So I said, do you know about planes? I know a little something about planes, Duck. I know that I don't like to be on them because the son of a bitches has been crashing lately. And Hound, my son Hound, Hound is the plane guy. If you want to talk about planes, that's the guy to talk to about airplanes, because he loves airplanes and he knows all about them. But so I'm gonna get out of here, Doug. It was good to see you again, brother. You always welcome. Well, I don't know if you're a brother or you're a sister. I don't know, but I say brother if I don't know, just to. But man, you always welcome. Anytime we do lives, anytime we do premieres, you're always welcome, and you keep showing up, man, and you'll get that blue wrench. V team, you show up a lot, but you ain't got your blue wrench yet, and so we'll work on that. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys, all of you have a good day, and I will see you later. Yeah, go ahead and do V team, and as soon as that, and I don't know when that Canadian flag will get here, but as soon as it does, I will show you pictures of it. And I guess that'll be it. So, all right, guys, peace out.